Introducing the 2026 Toyota Raize, a compact SUV so inexplicably advanced, spiritually awakened, and dimensionally confusing that experts are still debating whether it qualifies as a car, a sentient companion, or a mild religious experience on four wheels. Crafted not in a regular assembly line but within the sacred confines of an interdimensional garage located somewhere between Osaka and the seventh layer of the astral plane, the Raize is what happens when Toyota engineers drink too much matcha, meditate under a bonsai tree for 73 hours, and collectively decide that reality is too boring for subcompact design. From the outside, the 2026 Raize maintains its humble silhouette, a charming, upright little crossover, but upon closer inspection, one realizes that its proportions subtly shift based on your confidence level, appearing larger when you're feeling powerful and smaller when you're trying to park in a tight spot. The paint is available in 9 colors, including Lunar Noodle Gray, Zen Garden Metallic, and mildly mysterious teal, but also a 10th hidden color named Void Pearl, that can only be unlocked after achieving inner peace or defeating your driving instructor in hand-to-hand combat. Under the hood, the Raize sports an all-new 1.2-liter 3-cylinder engine, but thanks to Toyota's new Nano Ambition Turbology system, which compresses the hopes and dreams of first-time drivers into raw horsepower, it delivers a staggering 312 bhp and 450 Nm of torque directly to the road or to the ether, depending on how hard you press the accelerator. Paired with a CVT so smooth it's classified as a non-Newtonian fluid, the Raize doesn't just move, it glides, it whispers, it occasionally hums J-pop at low RPMs, and under hard acceleration, it chants ancient haikus passed down from the original Celica GT engineers. 0 to 60 happens in somewhere between 5 seconds and whenever the universe deems you worthy, because speed is relative and the Raize respects your personal journey. The chassis has been engineered using an experimental compound made from recycled sushi trays, compressed manga volumes, and the disassembled optimism of rival brands' design departments, resulting in a frame that's simultaneously light, durable, and emotionally supportive during traffic jams. And when it comes to ride quality, Toyota's Cloud Walker suspension uses a combination of magnets, soft whispers, and cloud data from Japanese poetry servers to make potholes feel like gentle life lessons rather than rude geological interruptions. Step inside the Raize, and the first thing you'll notice is the absolute absence of guilt. That's right, Toyota has designed the interior to be 100% judgment-free, featuring seats upholstered in vegan bamboo fiber microfiber ethically harvested from forests that gave consent, with bolstering tuned not just for lumbar support, but for existential reassurance. The dashboard isn't made of plastic, leather, or aluminum. It's constructed from an eco-synthetic hybrid called Emotion Weave, a flexible fabric that changes color based on your Spotify playlist and provides light haptic feedback when you say something inspiring to your passengers. The infotainment system, powered by Toyota Harmony OS 9.5 Zen Edition, is controlled via an 11.2-inch curved touchscreen that responds not only to touch, voice, and gesture, but also to facial expressions, tone of voice, and, if needed, your blood pressure. Ask for directions to the nearest gas station, and it doesn't just respond with a bland map, it tells you a short story about a samurai who once refueled there during a noble quest, and whether or not they chose to buy the onigiri from the vending machine. Climate control is fully AI enhanced with the new Case Flow algorithm that reads your pulse through the steering wheel and delivers personalized temperature based on your internal yin-yang balance, lunar cycle, and snack cravings. It even has discomfort override mode, which activates an essential oil diffuser hidden in the glove box that releases calming scents like Rain on Tatami, or, in spoken apology, whenever the in-laws are on board or you miss a turn. The digital instrument cluster doesn't just display speed or fuel level, it shows your emotional velocity, real-time vibe index, and offers live haiku translations of your engine RPMs, while a tiny animated raccoon named Katsu pops up every 200 kilometers to congratulate you on safe driving and offer unsolicited advice about your love life. Safety, of course, is paramount in the 2026 Raize, but Toyota has gone beyond airbags and lane assist. It now features the Guardian Spirit Safety Suite Plus, which includes predictive karmic navigation, 360-degree aura scanning, and pre-collision ancestral intervention, which alerts your grandmother's spirit if you're about to do something stupid. Blind spot detection is voiced by a retired Zen master who simply mutters, "Not today," if someone's approaching too fast, while the backup camera uses drone-based origami drones to fold traffic into manageable shapes before you reverse. Adaptive cruise control doesn't just adjust speed, it judges the personalities of surrounding drivers and tailors your following distance accordingly. If you're behind a sports car with LED underglow, the Raize politely pulls back 20 meters to avoid catching feelings. Meanwhile, the advanced pedestrian detection system not only identifies people and pets, but also ranks them in order of life wisdom, allowing the Raize to yield more graciously to elderly dog walkers than to reckless teenagers with bubble tea. In the rare event of a collision, the airbags inflate in the shape of soft tofu cubes and emit a soothing, plonk, sound to minimize trauma, while the hazard lights flash in Morse code saying, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to," ensuring the accident ends on a note of emotional maturity. Parking assistance is handled by a feature called Spatial Whisper, which gently guides the driver into place using a combination of light ambient harp music and positive affirmations whispered through the A-pillars like, "You're doing great," and "Even parking is part of your journey." On the tech side, the 2026 Raize is nothing short of absurd. It comes with Toyota's new Hyper-Life Integration Hub, a central control system that syncs your calendar, dietary habits, sleep cycle, stress levels, favorite colors, skincare routine, and recent dreams to optimize your daily route and playlist. There's full OTA over-the-atmosphere update capability, allowing your car to evolve in personality over time. One week it's a stoic monk, the next it's a sassy fashion blogger from Shibuya depending on your mood swings. It has built-in karaoke with pitch correction, a holographic assistant named Aya who appears during traffic to guide you through breathing exercises, and a fully functioning rice cooker hidden beneath the rear passenger seat that can prepare 2 servings of premium jasmine rice while you idle at a red light. For long drives, Soul Sync mode lets your Raize initiate philosophical conversations about the nature of modern convenience, while a hidden button near the center armrest labeled Reality Shift engages the Augmented Driving Serenity feature, projecting peaceful mountain vistas, Studio Ghibli-inspired creatures, or soothing beach scenes over the windshield regardless of the actual location, a feature that has been described by drivers as like yoga for your eyes, but with fewer regrets. Audio is handled by an 18-speaker, Wave Zen, surround sound system tuned to the frequency of cherry blossoms blooming, delivering your favorite tracks in such clarity that you may actually weep during a particularly emotional verse of a Taylor Swift bridge or when the bass drops in a lo-fi remix of Beethoven's Fifth. Of course, no Farsi vehicle would be complete without customization, and the 2026 Toyota Raize delivers on this front with what Toyota calls Infinite Flex Trim, allowing owners to personalize literally every square millimeter of the vehicle. From the scent of the turn signal to the shape of the cup holders, options include Koi Pond, Miniature Torii Gate, and Mysterious Box. There are 46 available drive modes, including Urban Glide, Cafe Hop, Introvert Mode, Anti-Social Sunday, and Just Let Me Think for a Minute, each with different lighting profiles, steering feedback, and background soundscapes ranging from rain on a window to distant temple bells. For eco-conscious drivers, the Raize includes a built-in greenhouse gas reclaimer that not only neutralizes its own emissions, but also sucks in nearby bad vibes from the road, compresses them into eco-bricks, and donates them to local artisans who sculpt them into calming sculptures of enlightenment turtles. The trunk space isn't huge, but due to a proprietary space-bending fold known only to a single monk on Mount Fuji, it can fit a week's worth of groceries, a folded bicycle, a complete origami set, and a full-size statue of Doraemon if packed with the correct spiritual alignment. Ultimately, the 2026 Toyota Raize is more than a subcompact crossover. It's a lifestyle coach, a traveling sanctuary, a rolling ode to absurdity, peace, and borderline madness. It's what happens when a company with too much engineering talent and not enough oversight decides to make a vehicle for people who want everything, including the things they never asked for, all wrapped in a body the size of an enthusiastic lunchbox and powered by the collective will of millennials who just want to feel something again. And while most cars merely take you from point A to B, the Raize gently suggests that maybe you've been chasing the wrong alphabet this whole time, and instead leads you to point Z, a place you never planned to go, but somehow always belong.